Alright, so for today's video, basically I just wanted to cover this Scepter 240Hz 1 millisecond 1080p monitor and really just give you guys insights and an overview of how this monitor has performed for me. And I've really only used it for gaming, and to be honest, this is really structured for somebody who just wants to be able to get into gaming and have a high refresh rate. I think 1080p is perfect for this display. I haven't had any issues with it. I actually have really enjoyed using this monitor, especially for the price tag that I got it for. So it was $110 used, or not used, I got it for brand new, $110 new, but I got it on sale on Amazon, and I think it's usually around $130 or $140. So definitely on sale. This is a great monitor if you're looking to just get into PC gaming and you want to get something that has a high refresh rate and then high response time. So again, this review is going to be based off of just my overview of gaming, and it's more of an overview than an actual review. I don't have all the tools to test like the actual response time and like brightness, how bright it is and everything like that. So I'm going to leave that to some of the more professionals in the space, and I'm just going to give it to you from a gaming perspective, and if it's been paired well with my Ryzen 5500 and 3060 build that I just completed not too long ago. Okay, so let's see what we got going on here. So looks like it comes with a manual, comes with an included screwdriver, some screws, and a mount. It's probably for the stand. Looks like it comes with HDMI. The HDMI? Oh, actually it's a display port. Pretty small power brick actually. So 25-inch monitor, I've never had a 25-inch monitor. It's pretty interesting. I actually really like the size of it. It's designed so you can pop the stand on there. I'm gonna flip it towards me. It's got a little bit of a tilt. Huh, didn't know that. I actually didn't really read into the specs of this monitor that much. I just saw it was a good deal. It had really good reviews on Amazon, like 4.6 stars or something out of like several thousand. So I was like, you know what? Let's just take a chance. Peel action, because we all know it wouldn't be YouTube without that. All right, not too bad. All right, so overall the build for this monitor is really solid. It's plastic, of course, but overall it's very solid. The stand is a little bit of like a cast. Not sure exactly what it is, but it has some weight to it. Pretty easy to install. Overall, I would say the monitor build quality is just good. It's not bad, it's just good. But for the price, you can't complain. It does have a pretty large bezel here along the bottom, but around the sides it has a small bezel, which I'm a fan of. I can always deal with a bottom chin, but the sides are really where I think you lose me. To me, that's where it really bothers me, but luckily the bezel is probably about ½ an inch or so. Okay, so this monitor has two HDMI 2.0 ports. It has two DisplayPort 1.4 ports and one 3.5mm audio jack. This monitor also comes with a 1 millisecond response time, which just from gaming, I feel like is up there. I have a 1 millisecond response time on my Alienware QD OLED. I feel like once you get used to something that has a fast response time, you can definitely notice it when you move off of that. And I haven't been able to pick up on that when using this monitor, and it feels very smooth and responsive. Okay, so this monitor does have a built-in menu system that you can go through the quick settings and set all of your normal brightness, contrasts, or anything like that. But you can also go into picture here, and you can go down to user, or you can go down to presets. There we go. And you can set a preset, so it has different presets based off of what you want to play. Personally, I found that setting it to user and then setting some of your own settings gave it a better picture overall. So you'll definitely have to just play with it and calibrate it to your liking. So here's the back of the monitor. Overall design aesthetics are pretty simple with just a little bit of that gamer flair. Just a little bit of RGB built into the back, and then it's just a simple matte all black finish, which I'm actually really a fan of. I'm not a huge fan of the over gamerified aesthetics. Okay, so we're gonna test the viewing angles now. So as you can see, so I have a window to the right with direct light coming into it. So you can see it is affecting a little bit. And then here is straight on. And then here's off to the side without the light being directly at the monitor, but in line with the light. So this monitor does struggle a little bit, but when you're sitting right in front of it, it does look great for 1080p. Okay, so we're gonna do some screen recording here and see how it does on the monitor. I mean, overall, great. I mean, I have no issues. I can't really perceive anything. When you're quickly swiping with the mouse, I mean, there's really no ghosting, no blurring, which is good. That drives me absolutely crazy when I'm playing shooters, and I feel like it really, really affects your accuracy with the mouse. Okay, we're gonna drive around and see how it does. I mean, still super responsive. And overall, I mean, if your goal is to just be able to get a monitor for cheap that has a high refresh and low response time for basically $100, this is a steal of a deal. All right, so that's gonna conclude today's video. It was just a quick overview of this monitor. It's basically $100 on Amazon. It's 1080p. It's 240 hertz, 1 millisecond response time, and it has 4 inputs across the 2 HDMI and 2 display ports. I mean, if your whole purpose is you just want to get into PC gaming and you just need a monitor to get you started that you can also rely on if you want to do high refresh gaming at 1080p, and if you're really into like really fast-paced first-person shooters, say like Fortnite or Valorant, CSGO or something like that, the 240 hertz and 1 millisecond response time I think is really going to keep up with you, and it's really going to make a difference down the road. So I can recommend this monitor for that use case where you have a solid 1080p machine that you want to maximize and you don't want to break the bank, because at the end of the day, your whole purpose is you want to just be able to sit down, play games, and you don't want to sit here and be held back by not being able to afford a latest and greatest monitor. Monitors nowadays are super expensive. If you want something that's even a 1440p monitor, you're going to be looking at 2 or 3 times the cost of this for the same specs. So you really have to tell yourself, is that worth it? I'll definitely drop the monitor link in the description if you guys want to check it out. Not affiliated or sponsored by Scepter. I bought this monitor with my own money, but I do recommend it if you want something that will just get you started. And basically, again, yeah, $100. So you can't beat that. So yeah, again, I go by Nicky T. Please consider subscribing if you want to see more videos on these topics like gaming reviews, gaming tech, PC builds, gaming tech that you can take on the go with you. I'm going to be doing some really cool videos here soon with taking my Steam Deck around or building like little PCs that can be mobile. So if you want to see that, definitely subscribe. Drop me a comment down below of another cheap monitor or something like that that you'd want me to look at, or if you've actually had experience with this monitor, I'd be really eager to see that. Definitely drop a like on the video if you did enjoy it. It really does help me a ton, and it's a completely free way you can support the channel. Right now, I'm buying all of these parts by myself out of my own pocket, so that would really help show me that I'm doing the right type of content and that you guys enjoyed it. So again, I go by Nicky T. Hope you have a great day. See you guys later.